What is up, everybody? Verse here today. This is going to be my final video about this subject right here about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle going to PS5. And I did a video yesterday about how Phil Spencer lied because apparently he did an interview 6 months ago, and people are saying, "Oh well, actually, in the interview, he was talking about those 4 specific games going to PS5." It was like no, it was like no crap, Sherlock. He was like he answered the question very well. Knowingly, he was misleading all of the Xbox fans. Like, you don't, sure, it's not a lie. He didn't directly lie. Sure, pat yourself on the back there, buddy, that you're the greatest Xbox lawyer in history. He just totally misled and told little white lies. It's like, what are we doing here? People are saying, well, he didn't actually lie. The Indiana Jones wasn't part of those 4 games he was directly asked about, but later down the line, he knew Indiana Jones was going on PS5. Like, that's some BS right there. You guys are offending this nonsense it's just crazy. I literally think he can just spit in your face, and then you would ask for more. You would ask for more because you defend Phil Spencer at all costs. See, you can be a fan of the Xbox brand, but you don't got to defend everything that these executives, these people in these positions say. Like, just defend it. Just fall all on the sword for these people. It's just crazy. It's no different than what, like, you're literally no different than these Sony fanboys are roast on a daily, are roast on this channel. Like, how they defended games going up to $70 each. They just defended that nonsense. They defended their PS Plus being raised. They defended that nonsense. All these bad decisions that Sony has introduced to their fans to defend, it's kind of the same coin. It's the different side of the same coin because you defend the same thing. Like, it's obviously he was very misleading with the interview. Like, he should have said, no, they're not, Indiana Jones is not going, but it's going to go eventually. He should have just said that from the get-go. Like, but here we are. We even got journalists defending this nonsense too. The statement was carefully worded, and a lot of Xbox fans at the time and now have chosen not to listen to the context properly, defending this nonsense. Phil was asked whether Starfield and Jones were part of the first 4 games going to PS5, not whether they ever come to PS5. Like, how misleading is that? Like, bro, what are you talking about? That's like saying, hey, that's like somebody accuse you of stealing, like, I don't know, stealing something. You say, I didn't steal exactly what you thought I stole, but I did steal something else from you, though. Like, you still stole. It's still messed up regardless. Like, what are you talking about? Like, he lied. Oh, he didn't technically lie, but he was very misleading. Like, oh, man, I can't with this. This whole week has been, this whole last 12 hours has been just insane. People defending the nonsense, saying he didn't technically lie. Still trying to put a cape on for Phil Spencer. It's just ridiculous. He also said that people shouldn't expect other titles to go over and that they won't many exclusives. It was deceptive corporate speak. They didn't just decide to move a game like Indiana Jones to PS5. They would have had PS5 in development at the time of their interview. Yeah, it was very deceptive. The new theme song for Xbox should be "Tell Me Lies, Tell Me Sweet Little Lies" over and over again. That might be the theme song at this point in time. Because I really don't trust anything that Phil Spencer says at this point in time. Like, I don't trust anything he says. I can't trust anything. At this point, it's like, bro, I don't trust anything you say at this point in time. Like, I believe. Remember, we kept seeing that long wave of these different journalists saying Starfield should go to PS5. Is Starfield going to PS5? Is Starfield going to PS5? Numerous times over and over again. Now we gotta question it. Is it going to PS5 now? We thought the answer was like, no, it's ridiculous, stop asking it. But now we don't know. Pandora's box has been opened. We don't know at this point in time. What is going to PS5? As like I said yesterday, just enjoy Game Pass while it lasts. You get to get these games for $20 a month. These big AAA games, just enjoy it while it lasts because, hey, I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm picking Xbox next generation. Come next generation, I don't know. So I'm just gonna enjoy it while it lasts. That's the best service in game right now, so I'm just going to enjoy that. So I don't see the purpose of owning a system. If the competition can literally play your exclusives, then what's the purpose of owning that system then? I don't see the purpose of that business model right there. But hey, that's what they want to do. Let them do it. Saying people willfully twist what was actually said for the purpose of engaging in farming rage has made me want to turn off the internet. But not the guy who willfully, deceptively didn't technically lie on a technicality, but pretty much was lying to your face. That's not enough for you to turn off the internet? Okay. Well, to be fair, these carefully crafted half-truths erodes trust. Only ones who don't see this happening in real time are Xbox and the people Xbox parades around. They are both going to be equally surprised in the years to come. I'm not looking forward to it. Cool, keep defending and cheerleading the death of the platform. Yeah, this is what some of these people don't get. People who want Xbox to just be all like release your games on all these different platforms, releasing on PS5. You don't see, this is the death of Xbox in general. This is the death of Xbox in general. It's pretty much going to be a third-party box. And this is the death of competition between Xbox and PlayStation. PlayStation just do whatever. They have a whack year like they have this year, where they release just third-party games. The live action game Concord they have is gonna be dead on arrival. It looks like complete garbage. They could just release garbage. It's like no competition to challenge them. So why do better? This is what people are gonna have continually if Xbox just completely drops out and keeps putting their games on their rivals platform. That's what's gonna happen. They don't see it now. They just see it as a cheerleading, like, hey, Xbox is going down, waving the white flag. I was like, no, that's a bad thing. Nintendo's not their direct competition. Xbox is, and if Xbox is pretty much got their thumbs up their behinds, not competing, then it's like, hey, the competition is dead between the console markets, and it's not a good sign. Yeah, it was a great political answer / question. He never was asked, is Andy ever going to PlayStation? Gotcha on a technicality. These little Xbox lawyers here. These little unpaid Xbox lawyers. Well, actually, he didn't lie. You people. Just as worse as the Sony fanboys. Just as worse. His trust factor pretty much went out the window. Pretty much. Like, nobody believes anything this guy says at this point in time. Because you don't know if he is lying, if he's telling half-truths, he's being very deceptive about what he answers. It's just PR speak at this point in time. He can literally lie to you in your face, but because he doesn't actually lie, what is the word? Because he's not actually lying, he's being deceptive. That's the word. He's being deceptive and manipulative, which I guess the people don't want to see that as the same or as worse as lying, apparently. As long as you say he didn't lie, he's good, apparently. This is some clown work right here. This is some clown show activity right here. Peter Moore is better than Phil Spencer all day. I would have to agree. At least when Peter Moore was there, we didn't have this debacle, this debauchery going on as we do right now, where they're putting the games on other platforms, the exclusive games on other platforms. We didn't have that during Peter Moore's day. Yeah, I'm not accepting that spin of his words when he clearly said, do not take this as a signal as if everything is coming, because it's not. The damn game was clearly already in development for PS5 at the time of the interview. Yeah. Nasty work right here. It's always about what Phil didn't say. He also said they were not being worked on and there were no plans. Sorry, but they didn't just decide to port Indiana Jones on a whim. It was probably planned that he couldn't handle the backlash at the time. Why even own an Xbox anymore? The $1 million question right here. Because you can get so many games that's not going to PlayStation. You can still keep some of those games. At the end of the day, I was like, I just want to see how next generation pans out at this point in time. Let's see which Xbox fans just completely just abandoned the box and just went to PlayStation. And it's kind of crazy how we go from this, because you got diehard Xbox fans now contemplating just dropping the box at this point in time. It's just craziness right here. Did Phil at least buy you dinner before you posted this? Apparently, they got this crazy loyalty to Phil Spencer. It's just mind-boggling. Why does anyone have loyalty to a corporation? Just play games on the system you like. If the system you like goes away, move on. Yeah, it's just that easy. It's just that easy, apparently. Please stop lying to the public while you weasel your way into Phil Spencer's good graces. Microsoft Xbox's vision is failing, and Phil is trying to save the progress he made. Game Pass subscribers are cratering, and Indiana Jones going to PS5 was the last-ditch attempt to save the brand. Okay. Either people didn't actually listen to the interview or they are remembering what he said. Oh, interview was 6 months ago and people were talking about it from the top of their head. Yes, they can't possibly misremember what he said, but fact regardless, he still was very misleading and deceptive. So you say he wasn't lying, he still was being deceptive and misleading. So that's even worse. The fact that people are defending this is just ridiculous. Like, once again, it's just disgusting. Stop defending this nonsense. So, once again, I don't know. Technically, he didn't lie. You got one. You got to get a gotcha. He didn't lie, but he was very misleading. So, I'm going to conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. I'm tired of the subject already. This whole, 12... this whole day of this nonsense, I'm done with. That's my last video on this subject. I'm done with this topic. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.